After I moved to Houston, I started to see. No, actually, I started to settle down everything about moving, unpacking, and also set up the school and therapist service for my daughter, Catherine, my first daughter's special needs. And also, as I shared in the last video, God used another pregnancy to confirm that for this period of life, for this season of my life, what I need to do is stay at home, take care of my kids, take care of myself, take care of my family. And honestly, it's not easy. It's not the answer I'm looking for. Honestly, it's really hard to accept because of my background. But I do know that God's plan is always the best, and I need to follow no matter I like it or not. Because I trust God. I know that maybe I don't think it's a good plan now, but when I look back, of course, it's gonna be the best plan that I could ever have. So, although I have a lot of complaints, to be honest, and have a lot of disagreement, but I still obey and I choose to stay at home, be a stay at home mom. And things went by, my depression didn't go away. What the doctor told me is that because I'm pregnant again, so my hormone is like going crazy again. So although my second daughter has become 1 year old, instead of getting naturally healed, I'm getting worse. And so I started to see the psychologist. Of course, I'm pregnant, I'm breastfeeding, I don't want to start medication. So I talk to the psychologist regularly. I choose one who speaks Chinese, which is my first language, and also she is a Christian, so she can understand a lot of statement and a lot of ways that I'm handling things and coping things. Mm. The therapist helps a lot, and by this time you probably have a question. Since I have experienced so many times of supernatural healings, and I talk to God every day. Did I ask God to heal me this time? Of course. Every day I believe God gonna heal me. Actually, I do the works that I mentioned to do, and for my feet, the only left option is doing an operation. But I don't want to do this because I believe God can heal me, and I don't want to take the risk of yeah of the operation. And I told my husband every day for years that God gonna heal me. One day I gonna run, I gonna jump, I gonna do everything I should do. I should be able to do. I'm never ever gonna be this way for the rest of my life. But at the same time, what I see, the fact is, I'm so weak, so painful. I'm even worse than the 60s and 70s. When I go shopping, I have to drive the electric shopping cart because I cannot walk that much. I need to save my energy for the household work. And during that time, I have to start to accept that I cannot perfectly handle everything. I used to be very organized, but during those years, I have to learn how to cope. That my house is full of toys and it's not organized. But also at the same time, I'm kind of stubborn. Although my mom keep telling me that I should rest in bed, but I don't want to do that. I don't think that's the life that God wants me to live. So I will do as long as I can walk, as long as the pain that is not that much I can still bear. And also, I refuse to take the painkiller because I think pain is a godly design to protect me. At least I know that where my limit is. I don't want to hurt myself. I need to be wise, take care of my body. And and things just went on, and Catherine is still not good. She's refused to stand up, no matter how hard we try and how many tricks we use. The therapist, the nurses, the doctors, the teachers, we try everything, and we take every suggestion, but she just wouldn't stand up. She just refused to. And doctors and nurses and therapists started to argue maybe because of her brain and the development, she was never able be to stand again. Maybe she never will learn. Maybe she never be able to take care of herself. Maybe she'll never be able to talk. Maybe she will never be able to understand. And also every day, I need to give her a shot, a growth hormone shot to make her grow. And it's really hard to cope. But I insist that God gonna heal me completely one day. God gonna heal my daughter completely one day. So if the doctor don't believe that she can ever walk, I don't see that doctor anymore. If a family member don't believe that Catherine can walk or talk, I will argue with them severely. Because I don't want to lose hope. I don't want anybody to talk me down. Well, I have hope.